Hello everyone, it's Tedious here, back with another video on Fortnite's storyline. Today's video is focusing on Chapter 3, Season 2, the story trailer, all of the leaked upcoming dialogue we have, and mainly focusing around the 7 and more elemental storyline which has been revealed in this update. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to hit like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you would like. We're getting closer and closer to 1.6k, so if we can hit that by like, I don't know, the end of the month, that would be absolutely awesome. But if we don't, that's completely fine. Alright, let's start the video off with the trailer for Chapter 3, Season 2. Now we can see that it starts off very sort of peaceful, and there's this little frog sitting, and there's butterflies, and then the island obviously shakes, the huge drill comes through the ground, forming the fortress, and I guess this sort of shows how everything went from peaceful to a huge war. You see the tanks rolling out, you see a version of aerial assault trooper. You see them sort of busting through the fence, all, fighting each other. You see the IO patrol skin, which is not yet released, but it's actually a style of gunner, so it's not actually its own individual skin, but yeah, that's pretty cool. We can see a remote explosive explodes the building. Something that looks like the helicarrier flies past the battle bus, but it's not, it's just a warship. We see this anime looking chick jump out of the bus. Then we see Gunner and Foundation fighting, which is actually very interesting. He definitely has an element. They are definitely sort of a bridge of elements, and this will tie into Order of Elements later on. We can see Jones has escaped fully from prison now, and he is fighting against the Order. And we can see Miles Morales' uncle is working with the Order. I am not I'm not exactly too sure why, but we can see Sloan wipes out the building, obviously getting rid of it somehow. And then you see Doctor Strange coming through his Bifrost or magic portal with members of the 7, Iron Man, and others. I'm not exactly sure how he got them there, but I'm just assuming, when he was coming towards the island because of, Marvel's multiverse breaking, he saw that they needed help, and he's obviously, a hero. So what he would have done is tried to assist the people that were doing the right thing, trying to get the 7 to where they needed to be, which is basically just a brief explanation of all of that. So, that's the trailer. Let's get into the leaks and the cosmetic things that we actually have that tease, everything here. And our first thing is the Origins theme. Now, from this, we know the Origin was once king of the cubes, but when the corruptive powers were being abused by, the Queen in the last reality, he realized that what he stood for and what he was the king of was wrong. And then he left the sort of last reality group, and he was then captured by the IO for his evil ruling. He escaped them and left off with the 7, doing everything he could to counter the sides he was formerly a part of, and he really wants to stop this war. But he needs the 7, he needs us, and everything we've got. So that's more elemental lore, showing that there's a cube king and queen, further proving that there's monarchs of the islands that used to rule that don't anymore. Yeah. So that's all we have with cosmetic stuff in the Battle Pass that more has story. The skin story is pretty obvious, the new characters, the Origin, he looks very similar to the Fire King, which is interesting, but we know he's the Cube King, or once was. But let's go into the audio logs that will be upcoming, so let's play the first one.
You must be the scientist's contractor. They call me the Origin. The 7's field general and tactician. Do you know how I earned that job? By watching countless worlds end. And by my calculations, this one is next. It's in your best interest to earn my trust. Start with a security sweep of our forward camps. Now, area's clear. Keep moving. This camp is secure. You're clear to proceed. The scientist said you'd be trustworthy. And so far he's right. But his confidence can be misplaced on occasion. Stay tuned to this secure channel. I have plans for you. Our engineers had plans to give the battle buses a tactical upgrade, but their convoy was intercepted in the field and the schematics blew away in the scuffle. I need you to find those blueprints before the imagined order does. Upgraded battle buses won't win us this war, but come on. You know you want to drive one. We want to study the new ballistic-resistant alloy the imagined order is using to build their tanks. Bring me some tank armor as quickly as you can. Great work. The scientists will start working on this right away.
Okay, so that is the Origins dialogue, and he sounds like a bit of a Brit, which is cool. He thinks the Order has the ability to destroy our reality, which is not good at all. He also thinks the scientists had made some big mistakes in the past and bad decisions, possibly very likely linking into the paradigm. And there's also some upcoming, drivable battle pass, which he teases, not battle pass, battle bus, which he teases upcoming drivable battle bus. I didn't say that right. So yeah, that's all we really get from that one, but it's still pretty cool. We know that he obviously is very against the Order now, and he knows what they're capable of as he was once in their facilities. The next thing is Jones's audio log, so let's listen to that.
Sloan's got something major up her sleeve, so keeping tabs on her forces is critical. Our field recon cameras are ready for action, so you want to help me spy on my old crew? And if I get caught up on the latest IO gossip, that's just the cost of doing business. It should go without saying that if you get caught putting these up, you don't know me, but you've heard good things. Camera online, one more to go. Nice work. Did I put the batteries in? I did. Didn't? I'm like 80% sure that I put the batteries in. It looks like the Imagined Order DOD, that's Department of Dirigibles, finally got their combat blimps in the field. If I'm remembering the prototypes correctly, there's like a ton of remote servers aboard those things. Get a data scraper onto one of those blimps. We'll send someone to pick that up later. And by someone, I mean you. You can get your smashing up tanks, but the scientist apparently needs a whole one to reverse engineer, so securing an enemy tank is about as safe as it sounds. Which is why I volunteered you. All you gotta do is deliver a tank to one of the bases I've marked on your map, or die trying. Yeah, that last bit was from the Foundation, and I'm not entirely sure he was kidding. So, good luck. Oh yeah, thank you. I made some big promises to the Seven regarding the tank heist, and I had no backup plan. So, I think you just became my favorite looper. Alrighty, let's leave the Seven to their backwards engineering, or whatever it is that they're really up to.
Okay, he needs our help to spy on the Order and get a tank full of scientists. The scientists will reverse energy, to find what material Sloan is using. He'll reverse the energies and the materials, or reverse engineering as he calls it, which is cool. So, yeah, that's what's going to be happening in the future weeks. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. The next thing we have is the Imagined. Now, loopers have some devices in this sort of dialogue, and you'll learn about that. Here we go.
Listen up. I'm the Imagined. You don't know me, but, we have 6 mutual friends. And a mutual problem. The Imagined Order has blocked building, and we are gonna get it back. Together. Your device has a brand new recharging overshield. It'll keep you safe while building is busted. Until then, you're gonna have to get comfortable with some ground maneuvers. Nice. If you can't outbuild them, outmaneuver them. This can get you out of trouble or into trouble. Your choice. We'll get building back. The Origin has a plan, and he has me to improve upon it. Till then, keep on sprinting. The Seven has a lead on the building blackout. Want to help me chase it down? Of course you do! We think we've located some secret Imagined Order anti-build plans. Secure them. We'll do the rest. Good. Find the rest. Keep going. That is what we needed. I think. The scientists will know. Nice work. The Imagined Order's been deploying cloaked building jammers across the island. Annoying, but we can program your device to detect them with the right data chips. Destroy, repurpose some Seven computer equipment. We'll harvest the chips from there. That should work for our purposes. Building will be back in no time. Thanks to the scientist, your device can now detect the Imagined Order's build jammers. The decloaking scanner has limited range, so you will need to search and destroy. But I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Yeah, take them down! You seem to really enjoy this smashing stuff. Jammer signal is weakening. Keep at it! Jammer down. How many of these are there? Let them build more jammers. We'll keep smashing them. You are just a few smashed jammers away from building your own dreamy chateau in Sleepy Sound.
Okay, so you heard that one. That is very, very interesting. I'm not quite sure why we have, this device, but I'm pretty sure I've linked what it is. So it links to our health system, and our health system is to do with our life and our death. And I found this room in Imposters, which looks like it could be where the people are simulated. We know the first round of a loop, they do not have the full loop effect. So what I'm assuming is when someone teleports to reality 0, they are, first brought through where the 0 point is, obviously, into the bridge base, knocked out, they get memory wiped, everything happens to them, and a clone is created and sent into the loop. Now, this makes sense because the Ramirez character in Save the World also did the same thing. She wore like a headset that brought her in, which kind of means that we are not real people on the island, we are simulated people, but there's an original copy of us, and sort of we wake up into that person once we escape the loop, and we can actually die, all of that stuff can happen. So that's pretty cool. It taught us a lot about the loop, a fair bit about the elementals, and now we know who the Cube King is. So that's pretty much all. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story for this season. The Marvel stuff seems a tiny bit weird as to why Miles Morales' uncle is here and how Doctor Strange is helping the Seven, but we sort of cleared that up. So yeah, that's all good. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you can get into the new season without going in a queue, because I had to wait 8 hours for the season to come out, and let's just say I kind of raged a lot, but that's alright. Have a good one. Peace.